Hello, all of my stamping shenanigans friends. Hello, and it's Monday night. So here I am going live again. And so happy to be with you all. I'm home this time. So last week I was in New Hampshire. Was I in New Hampshire? Yeah. And I'm home now. So we had an awesome trip. And it's also good to be home with all of my stamps and things surrounding me. So thanks for joining me on a holiday here, Memorial Day. I hope you guys all, those of you that are celebrating the holiday, had a nice time. Let's see, I'm just checking to make sure everything's going well. And what did you do today? Anybody do anything fun to celebrate? I didn't do too much. I really relaxed and watched a little bit of Netflix and did some stamping. And then I just got home from a barbecue at my sister's house. So that was really fun. It was like the perfect holiday, very relaxing, very fun, and got to do all the things I like, which is sleep in, delicious food, stamp. So, okay, I have a fun little project prepared, and I would like to first get your input on what you guys think what color I should do. So this is just a really simple, fun ink technique. The description said, I'm not sure if you can see it, I can't see it on my screen, but direct to paper ink technique. So I'm going to put my ink pad direct. It's just, kind of a simple, fun thing. So I have this really interesting color scheme though. So let me change over to my hands. Let's see. Yep, that's it right there. Okay, there we go. Hands and focus. So here's my color scheme. These look different than they look to me. They look different on my computer than they do in person. I guess I say that every time. But Bubble Bath, Freah Freesia, Boho Blue, Pool Party, Lemon Lime Twist, and Wild Wheat. I'm still, so like when I first started, I was like, oh yeah, pastels. That is a beautiful color scheme right there. But after I did my live 2 weeks ago where I was using Wild Wheat and I said I was going to incorporate Lemon Lime Twist, and I ended up not incorporating Lemon Lime Twist. It's been on my mind and I want to keep trying to use Wild Wheat and see if I can like it more and more. I really, after I made that video 2 weeks ago, I was like, yeah, I like this color. I can't wait to use it more. But obviously the rest of these colors are amazing. Now I didn't start with this big of a color scheme. I started with, I think, just 4 colors. Let's see. Bubble Bath was my last ad. So this was my original color scheme. And then I added Wild Wheat. And then I was like, I want one more color. What should it be? And Bubble Bath seemed to match nicely. So I've made a project with all of these colors. And I'm just going to demonstrate one for you tonight. So I was going to get your opinion and ask you which color I should demonstrate with. Of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 choices. So I can watch, I see the comments now, I can watch for a minute. Oh, Kathy, you saw your new granddaughter. That's exciting. What about the rest of you? What did you do today? Tell me what you did, even if you didn't have a holiday. I'm hoping that I'm still seeing the comments coming in. Let's see. Yep. Okay. We've got 1 Lemon Lime Twist. We've got 1 Bubble Bath. Couldn't be more opposite. Okay, anybody else? I'll wait for another minute or two, and then I'll just go with one of those. Let me get all my projects out so I can see what I'm going to be copying. So let's see. Okay, last chance to weigh in for any of you guys watching. So all of these projects are very similar and very simple. So I will go with the, oh, we got 2 Bubble Baths. Okay, I'll go with Bubble Bath. Last second entry. Let's see, where's my Bubble Bath version? Okay, this is a cute one. So all I've got for this is a note card, just a white note card. Oh, I didn't manage to get my bone folder back in here. I had an in-person stamping class over the weekend, and I think my bone folder is still down there, but that's good enough. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of masking paper. Masking paper, is that what it's called? Yeah. And put that down. So I'm going to just section off an area of this card. This paper is so awesome. In fact, that I've got a little bit of the cover left there. I'm just going to leave that on because sometimes, I don't know, this stuff I find to be so sticky. So I'm sticking it down to my skirt right now to try to make it so it's not quite so sticky. And then I'm going to just section off this part of the card. In order to get it straight, I'll just line it up on my grid paper. And then let's see, maybe like 4 lines up. I don't know, I'll do 5 because I feel like 4 is not enough. And then I'll just put the masking paper across. And I'm not going to push down on that really hard because it can get stuck to the paper and get really hard to take off. So, okay. Let's see, what was I going to say about that? I can't remember, so I guess it's okay. Next step, oh, I know what I was going to say. These are each a 1/4. Oh, I thought they were a 1/4 of an inch, but that looks like a really big inch. Let's check that just so that we learn if how big these grid papers are. Oh, it's a little more. Okay, so it's more than a 1/4 of an inch. So my eyes are correct. Now with my bubble bath, I'm just going to just swipe it right onto the card. And I want to get as close as I can to the line up there to make it a nice crisp line like that. Okay, it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to keep doing it until there's no lines left because the ink will, see, I can see it looks kind of splotchy still at this point, and that's okay because the ink will kind of soak into the paper and dry and it will look smooth. It's kind of nice that way, how it, I don't know, cures or something. Okay, so the next step is, and this step is actually better if you let the ink totally dry. So I'm going to hit it a little bit with the heat tool and just help it a little bit, but you know, you can also just kind of set it aside and let it dry for a minute. Okay, you don't really notice a big difference in how it looks yet, but the finished versions I have to show you, you'll see that difference. Yeah, it's kind of wrinkled a little bit now because this side's dry and that side's not. That's okay, onward. So I got this set recently, Just My Type. I love this set so much. I can't believe I didn't order it on the very first day, but for whatever reason I didn't. And so I just got it. And this is my first time playing with it. And it's so cool. Like the typewriter has a couple of papers that you could attach to the typewriter, or you can just use any of the other images. It's just some really fun, whimsical type images. And so for this card, I am not going to use the typewriter. I am going to use the little plant. I don't know, I think it's bigger than a succulent, but these 2 plant images. And then I will use this big image that says, I hope your day is filled with sunshine and rainbows. Okay, just kidding. I'm not going to use this plant. That was for a different card. Put that back and get the rainbow because sunshine and rainbows. Okay, so I'll put that on one block and this on another block. And then I'll just use some mementos. So these cards are all going to have one color and black and white. So since this is kind of a big greeting, just going to make sure that it fits here. So I am going to attempt to stamp the middle line on top of the bubble bath line. But hold on, my paper is kind of curling, so I'm going to see if I can flatten it out a little bit. Okay. So let's see if we can get this straight in here. So that the second line is sitting on the bubble bath line and rainbows is below. So that worked pretty well. So the reason why I wanted to dry the bubble bath was so that so I wasn't stamping the and rainbows on top of wet ink, because then sometimes it can get a little fuzzy afterwards. And last step, well, this isn't the last step. There we go. The rainbow is also sitting on the line. So just a cute little happy card. And then I've been playing with these a lot. The tinsel gems. Oh, and I just turned it upside down and they fell off. So that was kind of funny. So just stick a few of these. I'm going to stick with all the pink ones though, because we've got bubble bath here. And then let's put one, I don't know, let's put one right in the middle of the rainbow to attract attention there. And that's it. So these cards are all similar. So here's the one I made before so that you can compare and contrast how the ink looks when it's finished. Because here there's not, the splotchiness has vanished. And here it's still kind of there. Like you can see these lines kind of everywhere. So there's the first one. So I was imagining a whole set of cards that I was going to give away to somebody. I love giving cards away. So here's the next one. This is the Fresh Freesia. So that was the plant with the For You. And again, those same pink glimmer dots. Next, okay, we're going for wild wheat here. You've been warned. So this has those flowers, still same stamp set. Little flowers, little hive, that's it. Glimmer dots. And what do you think of the wild wheat there? I didn't really think of it before, but now looking at the screen during this video, it kind of looks like dirt to me a little bit. So that was maybe a perfect plan. Okay, next one is Lemon Lime Twist. And for this one, I brought back the owls. Bird's eye view. I guess bird is not an owl. It's a bird. But bird with these other glasses, the more cat eye type glasses, and a little thank you card. I imagined this set all portrait. My cards are almost always portrait. But then when I got to this greeting right here, it just was too big to do a portrait card. So I turned it to the side. Okay, next is Pool Party. And for this one, I busted out my taco stamp set, Taco Fiesta. First time using this stamp set. Oh my word, that was so much fun. Thank you. And then on top of the pool party, a little lower, thank you for being my friend. And then, oh, I love that mustache. That's hilarious. I maybe should have put the hat on it. I kind of went back and forth because I didn't want it to be too, I don't know, too Fiesta-y. I wanted to keep it a little more neutral because I wasn't using one of those greetings. And then finally, Boho Blue. This one is a little darker than I expected it to be, but I love it. It's just a really rich, beautiful color down here. And these images are from the, let me grab this set and I'll show you. From the Timeless Arrangements. So just two of those images that I used side by side there with the greeting, love you very much. That's such a cool stamp set. It has so many different options with mixing and matching the greetings. So let me lay these all out so you can see them all finished. Try to lay them on top too. So hold that one down. So now imagine how cute this would be if you were giving this away for, you know, I mean, you could give it away for any sort of occasion, a coworker's birthday, or, you know, somebody that you want to give a little something to, but you don't want to spend a fortune on. A little gift like this would be perfect because they're all kind of similar. So it's a matching set, if you will. So just need to add envelopes and you are good to go. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. As always, I'll take pictures of these now that I'm finished and upload them to this video so you can see a close-up of each card if you would like to. And that's it. I'll watch for your comments or questions or any sort of what's the word, commentary that you would like to give me, and give your response. I'm thankful that you watched today, and if you have any questions about these or you want to try some really simple stamping like this, just reach out to me and I'll help you get started and know what to order for your first order. So that's it. Thank you very much. Have a good night. See you next week, if not before. Okay, bye-bye.